Ladies and gentlemen, I am here today for the sole purpose of teaching you how to improve your aim at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. If you figure this out, then please share with me. Nah, I got a pretty basic understanding of how it works. You point, click, bang bang, he's dead. Alright, first things first, movement. You're going to want to learn how you move. I have a video up in the top right. There will be an annotation for how to move properly in CSGO. Now, movement, it's a lot more than just running and gunning. It's something you get with time. There's different types of moving. Even if you're not it's not combat oriented, it's still a different type of movement. I can't teach you that. You're gonna have to learn that for yourself when you play a lot. But alright, I'm talking about movement. I'm talking about strafing, that sort of thing, like bursting between shots, that sort of thing. When to crouch, when not to. Try not to. I do it. It's a dirty habit I've picked up now. Anyway. But, yeah, that's all in that video. So check that out, and this will go in conjunction with that. This is the map called Aimbots, made by a Mr. Unethical. No. Illithical. I could have swore it was unethical. Anyway. Yeah, I know my stuff here. So, these bots will spawn all around here. Make sure you choose the terrorist side, or else they get spawned on the outside, and then you have to choose teams. Anyway. So I got them here with Kevlar and helmets to simulate how it really would be. Because if you just have them without Kevlar, it's okay. It's like so easy mode. It's like that's not how it happens in comp. You don't just hit them once and they die 3 times. You know, it's not that easy. So Kevlar and helmet them. Make it realistic. All right. And now, sadly enough, your enemies do not always stand still. Sometimes the retarded ones will. I'm not sure what rank you're at. This is mainly to the Nova Silver crowd. This is more for improving your aim versus teaching you how to aim all in itself. So if you just started the game, this is helpful, but not as helpful as it is for you with the basic knowledge of the game. Alright, so like I was saying, sadly enough, our opponents do not stand still. So we should put them on random. It will give us a nice, oh man, simulation of how it will be in the actual Counter-Strike world. They will be moving around. It might be a little bit quicker than this. Let me think. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you move a little bit faster than the bots with a gun. So maybe speed 2. That's about the move. That's about the speed that the enemies will move out with a gun. So this is where they're going to be at. I would start at speed 1 first, mainly because I'm bad. But start at speed 1 and just kind of get a feel for shooting them in the head, you know. They're kind of far away, so that's what you do. You shoot the roof, close it off, and I'll make them come a bit closer, and the walls will come up, and alright, so now the bots will only spawn in this general area. They are just gonna be strafing side to side randomly, but honestly, they're so much easier to hit than people in real life, because they're more predictable. I mean, yeah, they kind of like stutter as soon as they start one way, they might go back the other. But for the most part, you can tell which way they're going. They always favor the one side for a little bit longer, and an easy drop. So what we're going to do is put them on a higher speed when they're up close, get a general feel for how we have to shoot. People say spraying is a very bad thing. Spraying is a very good thing. You just need to learn how to do it. I'm still working on it, as is everybody. But for the most part, I mean, you kind of just hold it like here, and we're at head level easy. But I never spray more than, I would say 7 bullets at a time. Like, I do long bursts sometimes. But, like, the only time I spray is when I panic, or there's multiple opponents. Sometimes the spray is helpful, but most of the time it's just easier to shoot them in the head, reset, and go back. Another thing the lower ranks need to learn and work on is crosshair placement. You see where their heads are? Most people, when you walk around, you'll be walking like this, right? Shoot. Who am I looking for? Oh, boxes. Alright, so say this is the corner. You don't know if somebody else is around that corner. So wouldn't it make sense to aim at, like, the very edge of the corner where they will show up first? You know? Most people kind of look over here, and then they turn after they get close to the corner around. But what happens when the guy peeks out right here and you're looking down there. Then you have to pick up your mouse and try to shoot him in the head. Wow, sorry, Tim. Didn't mean to. It's more sense to just look at where he will be coming from, especially for stuff like ramp, when you're looking towards hell. I mean, it's such an obvious spot when you know there's only like one spot they could come. And if there's two spots that they could come, use your ears. Only look at one place. Don't look back and forth like this, because that doubles your chances that you won't be looking at him when he comes. So just focus on one angle if you're the last one left. Alright, focus on this guy. Don't worry about this guy over here. You can't look at both places. I used to think, oh, we'll just aim in the middle, so then you only have to move half the way. No, aim at one. 50% of the time, you will be right. Those are true statistics. And if you're not, and you die, then oh well. At least you went for one. Now, when there's two targets attacking you at once, go for just the one. Don't hit the one. Don't go like this, alright? Don't hit the one a few times and then the other. Focus on one target, getting that trade, especially if you're a terrorist. Counter-terrorist, it's not good to trade, so if you're a counter-terrorist, play angles that you can pull back from and get some support from teammates, that sort of thing. Now, but if you're a terrorist, doing a lot of damage to multiple people is fine and good because it makes it easier for your teammates to kill them. But at the same time, even though they only have 1 HP, they still have a gun, and they're still a lethal threat that could catch you off guard and kill you easily. I've seen it happen so many times. It happens to me, too. So, you peek long doors in Dust 2, alright? There are two people here. Don't hit the one and go to the other. Alright, don't shoot each one a little bit like that. Go for one target. Focus on one. And if you get the one and you're still alive, quick snap to the other. Obviously. I mean, obviously, you try to shoot both of them. But just make sure you get that one down before you go to the other. Because if you only hit this one guy for 97, it's better than hitting this one guy for 97 than both guys for 50 each, you know? Because it's still, like, 3 bullets, depending on what gun you're using that you have to put in. So, in recap, the things you have to focus on. Crosshair placement. This is so big. This is literally the only thing that will get you to a higher rank. You don't have to worry about your game sense, that sort of thing right now. If you're in the Novas I'm talking to, like Silver to Nova. All you have to focus on is your aim. Get your aim good, and you're good to go. You'll make it to the higher ranks. I have. I'm sitting at Legendary Eagle from... I started at Silver 3. So just worry about your crosshair placement. Oh, and also when you're going for headshots, which you always should be, body shots are not worth it unless you're using like submachine guns or pistols. Well, not pistols. Go for headshots with pistols. But it's just, you have to go for the headshots. That's how Counter-Strike works. Without the headshots, you're just going to keep lighting people for 97. When you get all upset because you hit kids for 80 and 90 and 70, it's because it means your aim is off. You're not getting the headshots that you need to finish off the kill. Now, obviously, it's better to get the headshot from the beginning than towards the end where he could light you, and so you only have low HP for his teammates to kill you. So what you want to do is don't start at the body and then kind of like move around for the headshot. Don't like keep it trained on their stomach. That's not a good way to do it. Go straight for the headshot. You know? Pure tapping is, I don't know. I don't do it personally a lot. Like, if you're in pit and like on Dust 2 and you're looking towards A site long, maybe pure tapping would be worth it. But for the most part, at least shoot 2 or 3 bullets. I mean, if you look, those 2 bullets landed right on top of each other. The first maybe 3 or 2 or 3 land right next to each other. So always spray and burst, especially when you're up close. Maybe even spray. Try not to crouch, but that'll be in the video. It's in the description. The annotation. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how it worked for you. The link to this map will be in the description. Thank you, Mr. Eletical. Oh, Eletical? I don't know. Thank him. He made a great map. It helps a lot. It's a good warm-up map, that sort of thing. Gives you practice. Also, if you need help with the AWP, they got all the guns here. You can just practice your flick shots on them and stuff. I'm not good with an AWP. Anyway. thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and please do watch that movement video in the description, as aiming and movement go hand in hand. See you guys.